Hello F2Pers, it's Goodfellow here from F2P.com. Welcome to Dreadnought. It is a free-to-play space shooter simulator type game, but not in a kind of traditional space shooter type game. It's not kind of X-Wings and TIE fighters kind of darting around space. It's more like kind of huge Imperial Star Destroyers fighting corvettes, kind of big armada ships as opposed to smaller starship type battles. So the combat is a lot more slow and steady, although pretty fun once you kind of get into the middle of it all, but a lot more strategic, a lot more tactical, a lot more generally kind of planning your strategy ahead of time. It is developed by Jaeger Development and 6 Foot, and we checked this game out at Gamescom last August. That was August 2015. What year are we on? So, yep. And the game's just got into closed beta, so we've been given access to it, and we are checking it out on our own, unsupervised. And so we're going to see just what exactly is on offer for this first look. So we're going to play a game. I'm not going to jump into these the main game modes. So currently there's only 2. There's Team Deathmatch and Team Elimination, which I'll explain a little bit more on later. We're just going to jump into a training match, which puts us against AI. Just so that we can kind of explain things a little bit easier, explain the features of combat without actually trying to worry too much about winning the game with other people. So there is currently 5 classes in the game, and I'm saying currently, they may add more, but that could be a massive presumption from me. But there are 5 classes. There is the Destroyer, which is your kind of big... it's probably your more balanced ship. Kind of big, quite slow, heavy armor, decent amount of damage. You have the Dreadnought, which is your big tank class. Not quite as good when it comes to yeah, alright, don't talk over me, dude. It's obviously not quite as fast, but it's got like massive amounts of armor. This dude is just shooting at no one. He's shooting... Oh, okay, he's shooting at this dude over here. Then you have the Corvette, which we are currently flying. So this is like the smaller and faster of the ships. And we've got like some pretty cool mobility. So as you'll see, I can do this. I'm going to blink behind this guy in a second, because going head on to him is pretty bad. And then I can hit 4 and do a 180 turn, end up behind him, hit Q, and then really start wrecking him with this. Although I'm going to die here because I'm trying to go head-to-head with the Dreadnought. I really shouldn't take... I think that was a Dreadnought. I can never tell the difference between the Dreadnoughts and the Destroyers. I shouldn't do stuff like that, because they are really tough, heavily armoured ships. I should focus more on taking out the tactical... I can't remember what they're called. Tactical cruisers. And the artillery cruisers, I think. So those are the other 2 classes. The tactical cruiser is essentially just a huge floating gun. It's like a sniper rifle. It is literally your sniper class. And so it kind of sits on the back line. It's got the highest amount of damage. What was we shooting at? Okay, so we've still got this dude over here. Okay. Hey now, stop trying to fight at me. That wasn't me doing that at all. Okay. So, and then there we go. That little green... that green light coming from there, that is from a tactical cruiser, so that's essentially your support ship, and they can heal you up. And so we're going to go up to this dude and maybe get some heals if we go up close enough. So one of the things I'm kind of demonstrating here, I'm in the fastest, at least the fastest class. I think there might be another ship in this class that is faster than me. And so I can kind of fly around, and it's pretty cool. The controls are W to move forward, S to... I guess it slows down, but yeah, it does. Okay, so it does turn around as well. I want to get out of here a little bit. So that's my 1. You can see the top. I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. That was my blink. Okay, let's get out of here. I just want to fly around and kind of explain what's going on at the moment. I forgot what I was saying. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, so WSD to move around. So A will... oh god, that was it. That was the tactical cruiser. So that just one-shotted me because it's got like big, massive laser gun. Artillery cruiser, sorry, not the tactical cruiser. The artillery cruiser is your giant gun in space. So you've got WSD to move around, like pretty much like playing a racing simulator. You know, W forward, S back, A and D to turn left and right. You then have spacebar, which will make your ship go up. So even if I'm not moving forward, I can press spacebar to go up, and I can press shift to go down. So the way you can kind of visualize it is you have just lots of layers that you can WSD and fly around. Because I can't aim down and fly down, I can't aim up and fly up. I can only move up or down with shift and spacebar, which with these faster ships I actually find quite uncomfortable, and I'm not really used to it as much. Oh, let's watch that dude. I don't want him to take me out again. I'm going to try and be a bit more stealthy here. Let's go closer to the ground. Ah! He knows I'm here! Oh, let's blink, let's blink. Oh no! Oh no! Anti-missiles, anti-missiles! Might have hit that too soon? Too soon? Yeah, hit it way too soon. Wow, that dude is just sitting up there and no one's touching him. So yeah, so not being able to kind of like aim down means whilst you are more mobile, you can't consider yourself being like a starfighter. You don't have that kind of mobility. Which is a bit weird, it's a bit difficult. I feel like with the Dreadnoughts, it feels a lot better, it feels a lot more comfortable. But then when you're playing with the smaller ones, and like the tactical cruiser as well, it feels a little bit more awkward. But anyway, okay. So let's try and get into battle a little bit. Let's launch some rockets. There we go. Woo! That was a big hit I took. Okay, so I need to blink out of the way and not go at this dude. Ah, blink again, blink again. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. Ah. So like I said, some extra mobility, but not really anything that's gonna save me at this stage. I don't think. I think I'm pretty much gonna die here. Can I get any lower? I want to get in here. I want to get in these guys. I'm just gonna stay here. Okay. So I kind of demonstrated how to die quite easily. I'm doing pretty good at that. I think I can switch my ship, so I'll switch to another ship and show you the other ships. Because there doesn't seem to be much forward engagement. Our Dreadnoughts don't really seem to be going anywhere. These are the ships that I currently have activated. So I've got a corvette and I've got an artillery cruiser of my own. I don't think I've actually played with the artillery cruiser. There we go. So this is my big boy. So you can see it a lot slower. I've got siege mode. So once I go into siege mode, boom. I do a lot more damage when I hit it. And you can see it is a sniper rifle in space. So I got the final blow, got captain kills. I did pretty well then. And the range on this thing is just ridiculous. Let's get a bit closer. That's pretty stationary. So I've got like missiles on 2, and then my anti-missiles on 3. That's for generally if they get a little bit too close to me. Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit lower here. See, because you're so much slower, you really do have to consider oh, and I've got stationary cloak. Okay, so I can cloak myself. Oh no! That's good, pretty cool. Okay, so we're also demonstrating the special effects, man. The graphics on this game are great. But yeah, so positioning is key in this game. It is not flying around and doing loads of damage. It is making sure that you, as a tactical, are supporting your Dreadnoughts. As a support, as a corvette, you are harassing. As an artillery, you aren't just kind of going up close like I was. It is kind of really picking your battles and choosing your fights considerably more carefully than we were doing. So I think if I go into siege mode, I think it kind of increases my range and damage. I'm not sure. Not actually sure. Let's get a bit closer. Oh. Somebody just shot me. So I've got anti-missiles on 3. So I've got enemy missiles coming in. I can't see where they are. Okay, so now I'm in range of that. I don't know if I can hit it. Oh, I am hitting it. Cool. Yeah, man. So I'm making it move. Yeah. Oh, so now this dude's firing at me. Where's he gone? Okay, so we can go into stationary cloaks. So that's pretty cool. So you, like again, the fact that you can cloak, you are a sniper. Now if I shoot, then I come out of range. I come out of stealth. But then if he's not moving, doesn't look like he's moving. See, that's really stationary. So that I want to start kind of taking out. So the fact that it's red, I think that means they're kind of well within range. I can't remember whether red or yellow means they're in range or not. Should probably double check. I'm gonna try. Let's try and get on their back line and shoot them from behind. So this is like the true camper class. Enemy warheads locked on our position. Oh, enemy warheads locked in our position. So I can use anti-missiles. 3, 2. Deploy countermeasures, Captain. Okay, so it missed us, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we've got another ship here. That's good. Let's just fire over in that general direction. So, a much boring class, if you ask me. Oh, am I being? Woo! Okay, I'm so far away, you can't even tell whether you're hitting them. Sometimes that's the thing. I want to take out this support. What's my other thing? Light flak turrets. Okay, so I can switch between Q as well, but that's nowhere near. Okay, let's get closer. Let's get sneaky, very, very sneaky too. 357. I don't know what the range is on this ship. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, let's take this dude down here. There we go. Go into siege mode. Oh yeah, that's some wreckage. That's some wreckage. Boom! Yeah, sucker. That's what we want to do. So that's our job. We take out the, you know. I mean, we should probably take out this dude as well, but he's got a thing of healing him. So, okay, what else have we got? Well, if we hold middle mouse button, we can increase our thrust for moving quicker. We can amplify our weapons to make them stronger or raise our shields. So while we are kind of got a bit of a static target, then, you know, we should kind of be aiming at them, although we don't seem to be hitting him particularly well. Okay. Energy system offline because I'm firing way too much, I think. So let's let it build back up a little bit. We're gonna drift in behind these dudes. We're gonna go a little bit lower. I want to keep out of range of that Dreadnought because it's got some good range in it, but keep the tactical cruiser in sight. Hey! Whoa! 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 Come on. He thinks he's getting away. He is dead wrong. So I'm gonna go up, 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 up. Where's he at? He's come back out. Enemy warheads locked on our position. Tagging enemy missiles. Whoa. Yeah, so we did our anti oh yeah, we've been healed now, sucker. You came to the wrong part of town. Yeah. Oh no, who's shooting at me? Ah! Okay, so that was a Corvette coming in doing its job. Anyway, so yeah, so we can use middle mouse button. We can amplify different aspects while we're flying around. Yeah. Okay, so we got wrecked coming in doing that. Let's just jump back into battle. I think as far as gameplay goes, that's kind of everything. You've got an F key. So you can, oh, so hold on. Let's point at a target. Ah, okay. I actually didn't realize you could do that. That's pretty good. Ah, scrambled, scrambled. Ah!
We're getting killed out here. Countermeasures. Fire up the grid. The countermeasure grid's not operational, Captain.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Could have been worse for us. Okay, so that's pretty much how the combat works. You've seen most stuff there. So we're going to return to Outpost. So that's the game, that's combat itself. Now, when it comes to actual combat, you have two game modes that you can play. You've got Team Deathmatch, which is a battle for, I don't know, 15, I think it's about 15, 20 minutes. And it is, you reach the kill limit before the enemy team does, or whoever has the most kills at the end of the time frame. So you've got your 2 win objectives, and infinite lives, you just keep spawning back in. Team Elimination, you have, again, I think it's 5 players to a team, and you all have your chosen class of ship, and it is the first team to kill the other team. You've got to destroy all 5 of their ships. Now, if you are destroyed, you respawn in a fighter, which is kind of a lot lighter, does less damage, but is faster. If you die again, you spawn in another kind of fighter, kind of a smaller ship. If you die again, they are even smaller ships. They then become like harassers, where they're so fast they barely do any damage, but so you're still in the game, which is I think is a really, really cool idea. You have less and less of an impact on the enemy ships, so you're still trying to kill them. So even if they kill your first 4 ships, as long as you have your big, you still have 1 ship left, and the other players are still playing, you can still win the game. And it not suddenly becoming a 5v1, it's still 5v5. It's just 4 of your teammates are suddenly a lot weaker. So it's a very, very cool game mode. I really, really liked it. We managed to play both these game modes at Gamescom. Unfortunately, there's not been any new game modes added. That is literally what we've got, and that's, for me, I think was kind of like the biggest disappointment. The maps, I think, are all the same that I've seen. I've not seen any new maps, and I can see why. I mean, you can see the level of development that's obviously gone into them. They are pretty cool looking maps. The graphics on this game are just phenomenal. But it's kind of this stage where it's closed beta. It's disappointing that they're only releasing with 2 game modes. I would like to see some sort of capture the flag, point capture, stuff that could kind of fit into the game quite easily. Escorting payloads, any type of shooter type game mode that you would expect to see. And I don't doubt that they will come into the game. I think what we saw at Gamescom was essentially, this is the game. It's pretty much how we're going to launch it. We just need to do some tweaks here and there. So that's fine, and I think once there's more people playing it, and there's obviously money going back into the game, then they will hopefully be developing some new stuff. So I'm very much looking forward to that. One of the things that we didn't really see at Gamescom was how the progression was going to work. There might have been some kind of mention of it, but I'm quite happy to see that we can kind of check it out. I'm quite disappointed with what I'm seeing, though, unfortunately. So we are a rank 1 player at the moment. You actually start at rank 0, so we have earned at least 1 rank. We've actually been playing a lot more in the trial mode, just to check out the different ships and kind of the game modes, the gameplay itself. But the ranking, so you earn XP through playing the game, through playing matches. You also earn credits in the form of FP. This GP, I'm presuming, is premium currency. It was already on the account provided to us by Greybox, who are the publishers. So we could kind of buy some stuff and not really have to worry too much. So you earn FP, which buys stuff, and you earn XP, which levels you up. Once you hit level 2, you will unlock the bomb catapult, which is a primary module for the artillery cruiser. You will also unlock the tractor beam pod for the tactical cruiser. So that's all you get at level 2. If your main ship that you like playing is a corvette or a dreadnought or a destroyer, you get nothing when you hit rank 2. That's all you get. Rank 3, similarly, there you go, you got your Destroyer, you got your Dreadnought, you got your Corvette. So you need to hit rank 3 before you get that stuff. Don't know why they've done it like that. So these modules, these are essentially your loadout. They're your weapons, your different types of shields, your ability to do that short range teleport, your ability to cloak, stuff like that. At level 15, you unlock new ships. So it's still the same 5 classes. You have 5 classes that you have accessible from the beginning. We'll quickly go into the hangar. You are given, I believe, trader ships to start with, so you can't customize them at all, but you have some ships to play with in order to earn up some currency and then buy your first ship. So we've purchased the Fulgora and the artillery cruiser. Now these are ships that we can customize once we've progressed up and we unlock new modules. There are also hero ships, which are kind of like your premium currency type ships, and you can't customize these at all. They are already kind of fitted with pretty cool stuff. So I mean, you can see that. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I mean, they're kind of equipped with like a rank 4 weapon amplifier and a rank 3 weapon. Oh no, they're not rank. It's a rank. It's a module 1, module 2. So anyway, I'm talking rubbish, but you can't customize these at all. They are supposed to be like iconic ships that were used in the war, which is all part of the lore. So it's your loadout ships that you can customize. So this is kind of where the let's see, you can have a little look around on your ships again. You can do that on all your ships. So we can switch to the next one. Woo. There you go, our big space gun. Woo. So I've not upgraded this one at all, so this is probably the better one to demonstrate it on. These are what we currently have. So if we want to change our primary weapon, we can, because there are no other options. And it's not a case of we just not unlocked them. Your primary weapon is your only weapon. For your light weapon, for your secondary weapon, so this is you switch weapons with Q. We have the light flak turrets currently equipped. We need to get to level 10 before we can even change to the bolt gun turrets, and then level 36 to get that one. So pretty much anybody that is using the artillery cruiser up to level 10 is using particle turrets and light flak turrets. Everybody's character is essentially the same. You can change your modules, so you can go into siege mode. Bomb catapult, as we saw, is a rank 2 upgrade. Then it jumps to a rank 24, but kind of your module 2, you've got rank 4, then rank 8, so there's other stuff that you can upgrade. This one we do have some options straight away, so we can go for anti-missile lasers. This is unlocked at rank 0, so you can go for anti-missile pulse, but then it jumps up to rank 6. 4, we can have the stationary cloak or the dive maneuver, so that will essentially quickly get you out of kind of like how our blink worked, I guess, that kind of darts you forward. This will suddenly make us descend very quickly. Good for getting you behind cover, I guess, if you're kind of stationed near a cliff or a big building. And then we've got armor amplifier, stuff like that. So it's how you want to deal with when you're being attacked. You can cloak, you can dive, or you can increase your armor. And then you've got communications. Again, it's all the same type of thing. It's different modules. So when you hit level 50 and you've unlocked everything, there's loads of customization. You can really tweak your, you've got like obviously your main module never changes, and that might change in the future. There's always they've left a big gap here, so there's always the option of adding new things at each captain level, which is cool. That's fine, but you're kind of only unlocking things, I don't know, maybe every other level or something for the different classes. But you might be unlocking stuff that you've no interest in using anyway, so it doesn't really matter. At rank 50, you're going to have loads of customization options. Kind of early level, you don't really have that much you can do. And I think that's the biggest disappointing thing. There's not that much customization. Even more so, the fact that, as we see with the progression, it is just a linear tier. It goes up to rank 50, which is cool. And they've left space where they're saying, yeah, we're going to go beyond level 50, which you would expect them to do. They've got to keep adding content. The issue for me at the moment is that everybody is going through the same stuff. A rank 17 player has unlocked the same stuff that every other rank 17 player has. And because the progression and the customization is also linear, a rank 17 tactical cruiser has pretty much unlocks the same modules that everybody else has, and there's so few. You're all pretty much the same at early levels. It's only when you hit level 50, well, I mean, not level 50, but the kind of the upper levels, that you have that many options that, you know, the ships all start to differ, and tactics become a little bit different. You can kind of talk to your team and kind of discuss, oh, you know, what's the best strategy for us to use based on your different loadouts. It would have been nice to see different branches, you know, maybe focusing into weapons modules, focusing into officer briefings, focusing into unlocking new ships. I think that might have been a more interesting way to do it. Maybe it is something that they will do down the line when they have more options. Maybe this is just a let's get this game out and have some form of progression. This is how we're going to do it. I hope it's something that they will come back to and readdress at a later date. But yeah, so I mean, this is kind of, oh, this is just news. This is rubbish. Doesn't mean anything. You've got your market, so you can buy different ships, which is kind of again, they're locked. So I could buy. I don't even think I can buy it. Can I buy it? No. So I need to be rank 15 before I can buy that one, which is fine. I don't mind there being rank requirements for stuff, because I imagine some of the upper level stuff is quite powerful, and lower ranked players might not really know how to counter that. So if you've got like a rank 50, you know, sniper shot, that's pretty easy to use against rank 1 players that aren't really sure about strategy, aren't sure about how to use cover fire and stuff like that. So they would just get obliterated. So it's like, you know, don't put a shotgun in the hands of the baby type thing. So I get why they're doing it. It's just there's not enough, in my opinion, customization options at this stage. But again, we're in closed beta. It's going to go into release soon enough, and they will keep adding stuff. Down the line, it's going to be early level stuff. I think it's going to be a lot better. I do think it's kind of geared more towards being clan-based game. I think there's a lot of higher level teamwork required to be successful in your matches. But other than that, I think it's actually a pretty fun game. It looks great. It plays really well. It is fun once you get into, you know, once you kind of get into the middle of battles. You know, you do feel like you've done something pretty special once you take down these bigger ships, especially as a little dude. So overall, I am going to say big thumbs up. There are some things that I don't like, some things I hope will get tweaked in the future. But for me, I mean, obviously it's in closed beta, so you ain't going to be able to get access yet. I think you might be able to. I think you could pay to get access, like buy the kind of pre-release bundles and stuff like that, and that will give you beta access. But for everybody else, you'll have to wait till it goes free to play, which obviously it inevitably will do, which is why it's on our channel. So that's the game. Hope you found the video interesting or informative or whatever. Either way, please give us a thumbs up. Always helps the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you want to find out when we do more videos. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter at f2p.com, or over on our official website f2p.com, where we have all sorts of news, reviews and videos and giveaways and all that kind of good stuff. So, I've been Goodfellow, you have been you, this has been Dreadnought, and hopefully we shall see you in the next video. Bye bye!